Biden, when he was here, I asked him, he works out every day.
Yeah.
I don't think Trump does.
Stop it. Stop it. Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In today's episode, we have a clip here from The View, and I know what you're thinking, Brad, another clip from The View. Yes, folks, they are giving us endless content here because we have Sunny, one of the hosts of The View, coming out and calling Ron DeSantis a fascist, and then going off and saying, look, if Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg go and run in 2024, that they're going to obliterate Republicans. I mean... The amount of disconnect these ladies have from society is truly mind-boggling. As always, if you want to join us here at the Bald Brad Show or heck support a conservative, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Share this link with your friends and family all over social media. And folks, let's jump into this.
We need somebody who can get the country back in line.
Yeah.
Because if you can name me a Republican who has a shot.
Yeah.
To do that. That's what I'm more interested in because
I think it'll be DeSantis. I hope it's not DeSantis over in Florida because I think he's a fascist. DeSantis. I think he handled COVID miserably. I think he's a fascist and a bigot. But
it's unbelievable how much stuff just spews out of these women's mouth in the matter of 1 minute here. And it's only been 28 seconds, but trust me, there's going to be more, folks. No evidence there to back up what they're saying. Ron DeSantis, the way he ran Florida is a lot better than a lot of blue states like New York or California. And I love that she calls him a fascist. Clearly has no idea what a fascist is. The Democrat Party is closer to fascism definitely than the Republican Party is. And furthermore, you're calling him a bigot, but just because he doesn't go with your narrative and goes against a viewpoint that his constituents want, those that elected him and voted for him want, now he's all of a sudden a bigot because he doesn't go with your narrative and all this other stuff. I'm so tired of them just spewing stuff and getting away with it rather than actually bringing people on there with opposing positions like, heck, anybody from the Republican side, like, let's say, I don't know, Ben Shapiro, because they won't bring him on because we all know what will happen with that. The View won't have a show anymore.
Those are his good points.
those are his good points. Exactly.
Hilarious.
Don't hold back, Sonny.
Oh, don't hold back, Sonny. So funny. So funny.
And I hate this talk about, I think people saying that he's too old. I mean, if the former, twice impeached, disgraced president thinks he's such a young spring chicken, I mean, he's going to be 78 when Joe Biden is 81. And so I don't like this ageism argument, but I will say.
It's not about the ageism argument. It's about the cognitive decline of the president of the United States. I mean, if you look at Biden compared to Trump, or a lot of people that's Biden age, compare him to everybody else, he's clearly not doing well. He hasn't been doing well. And nobody's saying that Trump is a freaking king himself. But again, the cognitive abilities between the two is vastly different. Vastly different.
Oh, yeah.
Biden, when he was here, I asked him, he works out every day.
Yeah.
I don't think Trump does.
Stop it. Stop it. Biden works every day. What? Getting out of bed and going to the bathroom? That's not a workout. I'm not saying Trump is in stellar shape, folks. I've seen him golf. At least his golf ball goes forward. If anybody's seen that old clip of Joe Biden, the golf ball goes backwards, literally. I didn't even know it was possible. But to say he works out, are you kidding me? Have you seen that guy walk in the front lawn? Okay, he can barely get through the grass. What's his working out? Lifting his spoon to his mouth or putting a toilet paper to his ass? I mean, that's not working out, Joy. God, he works out. Jesus.
Take a look.
Yeah, I mean, take a look. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I do think there are plenty of, Democrats that have tons of verve and energy. I mean, I like Gavin Newsom because he's really pretty to look at, and I think he does a great job in California.
What? I live in California. Everybody calls him the Ken doll, so I like that she's just voting based on looks here. But to say he's doing a fabulous job in California, have not seen what Prop 47's doing with the smash and grabs? Have you not seen the rioting that's been going on? Have you not seen what Antifa's done in the streets? Have you not seen the defunding that they're doing? Have you not seen the lack of the supporting of our police officers that they're doing? All the stuff, the homeless issue that's going on in LA. No, this guy's doing a great freaking fabulous job. The forest fires that we have every single freaking year, the pollution that we have in the water, all sorts of stuff is happening in California. And you're going to be like, oh, the guy's running, he's doing a fabulous job of the state. Have you seen our roads? Have you seen the way things are ran just on a governmental level here? No, you haven't. Geez, I mean, you got to be blind to think that guy's doing a good job. There's a reason why people are flocking out of the state and going to red states.
like Kamala and Pete Buttigieg
I love Pete
ticket.
Buttigieg.
I think that looks great.
You think they could win, really?
Well, I would vote for them.
Even Joy's like, you think they could win? Look, Joy Behar is probably the dumbest person on that panel, and I don't throw that word around loosely. They're all got their issues. I won't put it at that. But when Joy Behar is going like, yeah, you think they could win? Oh my God. That just shows you how stupid, disconnected Sunny is. Kamala Harris is, I think in polls, is either worse than Joe Biden or almost as worse than Joe Biden. She could be up there with Hillary Clinton. Nobody likes her, even on the Democrat side. So it shows you how far removed the view is, at least from politics, from their own party, as well as what's going on with the general population in America, to say that Pete Buttigieg and Kamala Harris would be a winning ticket.
I hope this country is ready for something like that. I think the brain power alone would just obliterate Trump or
I would just love to see us.
The brain power alone. Kamala Harris, the border czar that's been trying to deal with this challenge for a year and a half, hasn't fixed the issue. And matter of fact, has only made it worse. She's been disconnected from the president because she doesn't want to look bad with Joe Biden and vice versa, because they're both freaking polar opposites of one another. Not to mention she called Joe Biden a racist during the primaries and all these other things. But yeah, you know, her and Pete Buttigieg, the guy that's the transportation secretary that's done a terrible job, has been on long ass vacations, hasn't done anything. You're right. The brain power of those two would just trump, no pun intended, Trump himself. I don't think so, folks. Look, especially if Ron DeSantis goes up against anybody that the Democrats have on their bench, going to completely shellac them. So again, I know I'm repeating myself, but just they go on here, they say a bunch of stuff, calling people fascists and bigots because people disagree with them and actually do their job and actually support their constituents, unlike Gavin Newsom does. But hey, you know, she wants him to run. You would hope that any one of those people would run against Trump or Ron DeSantis, because completely the other side, meaning the Republican side, would destroy the Democrat side. They don't have a base anymore. They don't have anybody. They don't have a deep bench. Look, if she's going out saying those two or three people, Newsom, Buttigieg, and Harris, is who she would put forward, and that's their bench, that shows that the Democrat Party is in, you know, dire problems here, because they don't have anybody to go up against DeSantis, Trump. Heck, even if you threw Lindsey Graham out there, and I wouldn't even probably vote for Lindsey myself, unless he was going up against, again, the Democrats themselves on somebody like Kamala or Buttigieg or Newsom or Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, ARC. So heck, maybe I would vote for him, because whoever they're going up against is, you know, not good. We'll leave it at that. I'm trying to keep it a clean show, folks. But with that being said, as always, if you want to support us here at the Bald Brad Show, or heck, just support a conservative, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help support the show. And with that being said, I will see you later here on the Bald Brad Show.